Everybody doing? Let me get this thing set up. How are you guys doing this day? Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you? Are you doing good today? How is everybody? Yes, good morning, good morning, good morning. I am just getting my everything set up this morning. So, welcome in, welcome in. Yes, we are doing such a fantastic job of staying on top of everything, staying focused, staying um, busy with what we're doing. So that has felt really great. What did I do with my other phone? Oh, here it is. Yes, I'm going to set up our other phone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Hey, Marts, what's going on? You made it into the live. You made it into the live. What's up, y'all? Y'all know my hair be all over the place sometimes. Good morning. What's up, quiet one? Having a terrific Tuesday. What are we talking about here? We are having a terrific Tuesday. We sure are, you guys. I just hopped out of the shower, you guys, but I did a weigh-in. Your girl is down 13 and a half pounds. So I ain't moving as fast as I want to, but I keep moving in the right direction, y'all. So I'm super excited about that, you guys. I'm super excited about the fact that, consistency. Thank you so much. Consistency is always going to pay off for us. People will try to criticize you and people will try to tell you what you can't do and, all sorts of stuff, right? But the whole thing is, all you got to do is keep showing up. You know what I'm saying? Because your body will start changing because you keep showing up. And that's the secret that ain't no secret. Thank you so much. So how are you guys doing? What is going on this terrific Tuesday for you guys? What is going on? Yes, what is going on, you guys? I tell you, I have been on my grind in terms of good morning, Saints. Hey Ty. I have been on my grind in terms of my work and things like that. Had to get my sneakers so I can get started. I've been on my grind and, just been getting my voice out there. And it has really begun to pay off, you guys. So I just am thankful, thankful, thankful. That's it. I just have such gratitude. I feel motivated. And you know how I always talk to us about, knowing your why. When you want to get started to do something, um find out what your why is all about. Yes, it's better. Yeah, it's better, but I gotta go to the therapist. I gotta go to the massage therapist because my joint be, it's just something like it just gets crazy sometimes. I don't know why it just gets stiff on me, because I don't be doing nothing really with it but doing this all day, typing typing up something, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I'm gonna do those exercises again where we're like, these. Let me see how stiff I am this morning. Oh, I'm not too bad. So yeah, so I feel a little bit, yes. Yeah, I don't have a massage gun. That, you know what, a friend of mine had a massage gun and I would help with that one, but I actually don't have a massage gun for myself. So yeah, so welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. We're going to get our cardio started. I know I need to do my little ponytails, but we'll see. We'll do what we're doing right now today. Yes, Miss V is out walking the dog with her weighted vest on. Go ahead now. Go ahead now. I love that. I love that. We're getting our walking in this morning. We're getting our cardio started this morning, you guys. It is a great day to be alive, you guys. I did some, I made sure I was drinking my water good yesterday. Y'all be happy to know. I weighed in this morning. I am down 13 and a half pounds. Yes, Yeah, yes, that's good. I use a tennis ball on my shoulder. That's how I do it. I do that too, A Marks. Yeah, so we are just getting in here this morning and we are continuing to come on down, okay? You don't have to be in a rush when you're doing a legitimate lifestyle change. When you're changing your life, it's so you have the rest of your life. So you're just trying to put one foot in front of the other and you just want to keep going. All right? And so that's what we want to do. We want to keep going as best we can. But I have to say, I'm proud of us because we keep showing up. You know what I'm saying? You cannot beat a person that keeps showing up. You can't beat them, you know, because when somebody else has given up, you're like, oh, you know what? I'm here. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? So it's just been a great couple of days, you guys. I've been trying to figure out if I can vent or share a little bit this morning. Um, you know how, like, it seems like to me on the internet, there be so much like negative stuff going on. And so I'm always trying to like have my videos have critical thinking and things like that to really have the conversations. But whenever there are issues, you guys, where you're dealing with like men and women, when I tell you guys, it's like gender wars. I'm not lying. People be mad, people be fired up. And I don't understand for myself, when did it get to the point where we couldn't conversate with each other? I don't remember when that happened. I must have been asleep at the wheel somewhere. You know, I don't know if anybody has anything like that for them, but I just struggle when did people stop being willing to simply have the conversation? You know, that's just always when I come on the internet and I see comments and things like that under videos and things like that. I just be like, wow, these folks legitimately even know how to have a conversation. So that's very interesting. So good morning, you guys. Good morning. What I want to do for our topic this morning, Miss B says she blames politics. Hey, Jamal, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I don't know. I think Miss B is making an excellent point. She said we've become so um oh my gosh, I was supposed to walk backwards. Huh. Pause on the cause. I was supposed to do that today. What would be the easiest way for me to do it? To move my cameras or to move this treadmill? Thank you so much for. So when you're walking backwards, you're just doing this. Huh. I have a quandary. I don't have a thing for that. This is on a bigger one. Let me see. I wonder. Huh. I have a quandary. Is this cord big enough? It seems like the easiest way to do this and be able to talk to you guys would be to lift this thing up. Thank you for reminding me, Ty. Lift up this treadmill like so because it's so light. See how easy that was, you guys? Thing is turned around. And then do this. I'm just trying this, you guys. We'll see. Thank you for the reminder. We were saying yesterday, somebody told me, someone said to try to walk backwards. And you know me, I forgot. As soon as I got up, I didn't remember it. All right, you guys. If I fall, do not laugh. You understand? This is for us to work a different muscle. So I'm showing y'all how easy it is. So if I have some discombobulation, y'all supposed to have my back. All right. Y'all know I ain't worried about falling off because, hey, all right, you guys. Yes, let's try this. I am nervous because once I push play, ain't no going back. All right, let's see. All right. All right, this is not very fast, guys. So this I have such a short tread. Now the treadmill feels short, you guys. It didn't feel short before. All right, so guys, I am walking backwards on a treadmill. It feels very strange, okay? I have done this on a regular treadmill. Um, didn't like it then, not a fan now. Feels like I could slide right off, okay? But we're going to go ahead. I can't walk very fast this way. I don't know. I'm gonna give myself a little bit more speed. Yes. Yes, slow speed. Yeah, I just did. I'm not even doing that fast, but I am doing it. So you guys reminded me. I'm gonna try to do like Ty said, maybe do 5 or 10 minutes doing this as a warm-up. Okay. I want us to share in our community some tips and tricks. What are you guys doing to help you stay focused? For example, you guys know I always tell you guys I struggle with water, making sure that I'm getting enough water. What are some of your tips and tricks that are helping you? Ty, I know you've been doing a great job staying committed every day during your weight work. What has been the thing that you've used to help you stay focused? Now, all right, you guys, so I'm walking backwards on this treadmill today, okay? Just to show you now, the whole point that people are saying why you walk backwards on the treadmill is because it works different muscles. So apparently, when you walk backwards, it is working your quad. Um, it's working your quads, okay? So just um keep that in mind. And if you have a small treadmill, as I do, this is really an under desk treadmill. They call this a walking pad because the treadmill itself, the walking pad is not really that long. You want to make sure you are keeping your feet together as much as possible because it's not that wide and you don't want to mess yourself up. All right. All right. And also, it seems like if you're doing this, you want to start. I did turn it up just one thing because I didn't feel like I was moving at all. But we're just trying walking backwards for a few minutes. Okay. We're just talking about walking backwards. All right. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Quiet one. Quiet one said that's an excellent physical demonstration of what happens when I visit the past in my mind. My body stays stuck in one place in time. Well, I can receive that. The past is for us to learn from. We don't need to necessarily dwell there, right? We don't want to dwell in the past, all right? So guys, we're walking backwards today with the weighted vest. Do I feel anything different? I seem to feel a little bit more work happening on the thigh, okay? Around the thigh area. So I don't know. I'm not really walking that fast. And yet I feel like if I was to hit it a few more, turn it up a little faster, you guys, I feel like I would probably fall off. So something is happening. Yes, yes. So Ty said at her age, remaining healthy and fit is my focal focus and staying out of these hospitals. Absolutely, because I would say, Ty, also, the older that we get, the more people that we've had in our lives who have passed away. And so there's just this reality, I think, that comes across too, right? That, somebody's done. Like whatever they wanted to do, if they didn't take the time to do it, they don't get to do it because they're no longer here. Okay. So, absolutely. You guys know my motivation is always my mental health. I'm always walking, exercising to keep a clear head, to keep, my stress down. That's always my motivation because I don't want to be like yesterday. I had an interesting day. I got a lot of things done, got a lot of things I didn't get to, but my stress level was really good. And so it's very important for us to try to keep that stress down. And so, hey, Big Donut, that's always my, you know, that's my always my situation. All right, you guys. So we are literally walking backwards today on the treadmill today. If you have been following and hanging in here with me, I am now down 13 and a half pounds. Okay. So I just wanted to say that I don't weigh all the time because I think it drives me crazy. But it's a reminder to us we don't have to be perfect. But when you're starting to change your lifestyle, right? When you're starting to change your lifestyle, okay, you just got to show up for yourself. All right, that's all you're doing. Just every day, what can you do to improve your lifestyle? And if you start making little tweaks at a time, little bit more water, little less sugar, a little bit more exercise, a little bit, and you just say, you know what? I'm just going to keep on doing it the way I have to do it. You're going to start seeing these incremental changes. And incremental changes over time really become big changes. All right, indeed, exercising helps with stress and mental health for sure. That's what Ty said. She did a cosign. Yes, yes, yeah. So, hey, Sherry Ann, she says, good morning, ladies. And if we got any guys in our building, this is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Nothing like a scripture to start off your day. I come here often. Thank you so much. You help inspire me on my own fitness journey. Absolutely. And guys, I feel like I can almost jog a little bit, even though I'm technically walking backwards and not moving very fast. All right. Miss V says, what motivates me is to be pain free mentally and physically. Yes, yes. Southern Gentleman says, keep up the good work. That's what we're going to do, you guys. We found our little community here, and we're going to keep on growing our community. Although our community today crossed over 2 million, we'll still keep calling it a small community. Princess Marie, welcome in. Welcome in. We are walking backwards. We are walking backwards on the treadmill this morning because we want to show we can do it. We can do it. Our team told me yesterday, I think Celeb Snaps chimed in and was talking about working your quads when you're walking backwards. And so I like a good challenge. And so that's what we're doing this morning. Not going particularly fast with it, you guys, but I am lifting up my feet. So that's a good thing. All right. We're talking about some tips and tricks. What keeps you motivated to keep going? What keeps you motivated? Similar to Ty saying, hey, I don't want to be in the hospitals. That's how I feel too. Like, I don't want to feel like I'm going to be a burden to my family because I'm not taking care of myself. I want to be able to walk as long as I can. I want to be able to exercise as long as I can. I want to be able to use the bathroom on my own. Come on, somebody. Um, as long as I can. I want to be able to do all the things for as long as I can. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times when we think about, hey D, thank you for getting a number 2 gifter badge. A lot of times, when people, get on disability, not that they're not disabled. Hey John, what's up, Major Harry? What's going on? Um, they don't realize that once you get on that disability, your body, your health can start declining, right? And so my motivation is to stay as healthy as I can. Yes. Yes, Charlotte, Jerry Ann, absolutely. Absolutely. And it's crazy to me. Um, it's crazy to me to how many people don't think about that. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Yes. Yeah, so I don't know if they're saying, yeah, I'm gonna they're gonna have to do it. Yes, yes. Oh my gosh, Lord. You guys, let's see if your girl Yasmin can do some blocking while going backwards. And yes, I could do it. I did it, you guys. Woohoo! Okay, y'all know. Hey, Marley Mar, thank you so much. Yes, Sherry Ann says she is 53 years young, and we must fight the good fight. Yes, yes, and teach our kids how to be on their own. I tell you, I tell my kids that all the time. All right, again, you guys, when you're on this, I am walking backwards. Thank you for the follow, Marley Mar. Um, I'm walking backwards, you guys. So that's why it looks a little crazy this morning. And I have a small treadmill. And so you got to keep your feet somewhat together so you don't, um, you know, fall off. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. But guess what your girl did? I was able to block them while walking backwards. Yes, I can do it. Yes. Jelly Vera, Merry Early Christmas. What's going on with you? Yes, I'm trying to stay moving. That's exactly right. I'm trying to stay moving, you guys. That's the whole key. If we can stay moving, it's nothing we can't do, you know? And I remember, I think I probably told you guys the story that when I was in college, I started working out and lifting weights. And one of my classmates, he was a member of the football team. And when I would go to the gym, he would be in the gym. And I was like, hey, will you help me, like learn different weights? And so he would take me like to the old school, like, doing the free weights. But we had some, um, little machines or whatever. And that's how I learned how to lift weights. Yes, yes, Jelly. I am walking backwards on a treadmill. Yes, I am walking backwards on a treadmill. Yes, it's a small one, so it's really an under desk treadmill, but it's really good because I've gotten over. I think have I done 10 minutes going backwards? I don't know because I don't think I hit my phone, but I've done a good amount going backwards. And what am I noticing, you guys? When you go backwards, you are I do feel more on your quad area. So this lower part of your leg, you're feeling something. Okay? So, but I feel like I can lift up my feet. I feel like I can feel pretty good on that, you know? And so yeah, so that's my motivation. And then like I don't like you guys, I don't like clothes shopping a lot. So like if you look at my videos and go back years, I can fit the same clothes because I cannot stand shopping. Not really. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll have some fun every now and again, but I'm not somebody who's like, oh, I gotta buy this and buy that. So I'll be wanting my jeans to fit. So one of my motivations is because I don't want to be going buying clothes. You gotta if you keep switching your sizes, your clothes ain't gonna fit. So you have to buy clothes. So you know, me exercising helps me to make sure my clothes fit. You know. All right, y'all. Let's keep going. We are doing what we have to do. Yeah, Sherry Ann says going backwards, you're working your muscles that don't get worked the forward way. Yes, yes. Hey, NG, how are you doing? My weighted vest is 15 pounds and it is in my showcase over there. It is 15 pounds. I really enjoy my vest. I think it's really good. It took me, I don't know, ladies, how long did it take us? Um, I think it took me like three days. Ty, Miss V, how long did it take you guys to get used to your weighted vest? I think it took me 3 days. Like the first day, I was like, Lord, what did they talk me into? The second day, I was sort of like, huh, okay. And the third day, I was like, Shazam, I'm good. you know? Oh, Ty says, oh my God, yes, and you're the only female I know that don't like shopping. Yeah, you know, I know, man. I know. I don't now that don't mean I don't like nice things. It's just certain things I like to purchase things that are investment. You know what I'm saying? Investments. Now I'll invest in expensive handbags that I know I can sell if times got hard. right? But that type of shopping where you're just spending the money and you can't get it back, that's not a I don't be attracted to that too much. All right, you guys, we're gonna keep on moving back. Yes. Yes. So Ty is saying yes, NG. Yes. 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 When you NG says when you buy nice things, then they lose value. I think that's what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah. But if you get some investment pieces, it doesn't lose value as much. And like I have old bags that them bags, I may have bought them 400, $500, and now I could easily sell it for like 1,500. So that's an investment. All right, you guys, we're gonna keep on moving on and moving back. Okay, this was just a new exercise for me today. Thank you so much, Ty, for remembering it. Thank you, Celeb Snaps. I don't even think Celeb Snaps in yet, but thank you for mentioning this. I do feel like I'm working a little bit harder as you get older, and you guys know your brain starts, you get brain fog, you get that plaque all up in there. And one of the things that's really good that you should remember is that when you try to do new things, a new puzzle, a new exercise, a new food recipe, going to a new place. It's great exercise for your brain, okay? It's great exercise for your brain. So though this is technically working my quads, you guys, this is also very much so helping my brain. Okay? So yes, 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 yes. So you use the ankle weights too as well. I like a lot of the European stuff, the Gucci's of the world and the Louis Vuittons and things like that. NG, I like some of those, and I've liked them for such a long time, and I just put them in the dust bags. And Fendi as well. Yes, hello everybody. Yes, we are walking backwards. We are we are rewiring our brains while we are walking backwards. So I'm gonna give it about 3 more minutes and then I'm gonna flip this thing around. Okay. It's hard for me to concentrate on our lessons or that kind of communicating. It may not sound like it, but it does because I'm like, oh God, don't let me fall. Don't, because my brain is learning something new right now. Right. But this is a great thing. Ty says she does this to warm up, like 5 minutes. This is great because your brain is literally trying to go, wait, what do you mean? What do you mean we're not walking forward? What do you mean? And again, this is excellent for brain exercise. There are lots of things we're exercising our bodies. We also need to remember we have to exercise our brains. How do you do that? People like Sudoku. My husband likes to go Sudoku. I do not like Sudoku. I think my son even likes Sudoku. I don't like Sudoku, but trying something new. Like I said, a different recipe, a different exercise, doing puzzles, all things that help your brain. Reading helps your brain. You always want to think about if you can exercise your body every day, exercise your mind every day, okay? And scrolling on the internet, that don't count. That ain't helping your brain. All right? So guys, we're walking backwards this morning. Yes, we are on this little behind treadmill because we can do it. All right? And for those who have been with me for a long time, I am down 13.5 pounds, you guys. And so I just be moving slowly but surely, but I am moving, okay? And that's the thing, I want to encourage people, new people who have probably come onto my live and never joined, but just sat in the background. If you have this time, if you have this time, get your little piece of equipment. My stair stepper that I broke was like $40. That thing is a great piece of equipment. It lasted 3 years for $40. You can't get no gym membership that cheap. Okay. Yes. Good morning, Russell. How are you? Good morning. How are you? Yes. Yes. He said you said Sudoku is a mindset. I don't know what you mean by that. Because I know every time I try it, child, I've been so frustrated with that Sudoku. All right, you guys. So I'm gonna turn this thing around in about another 4 seconds. Okay. All right. So this was just a great. My knees are feeling this, you guys. Okay. All right. So whoa, I just stopped this a thing, okay, from going backwards. All right. So, guys, that was an excellent exercise. I am definitely sweating. And the thing of it is that I was not even going fast, and yet I kept, you know what I'm saying? I felt the calorie burn from it. I felt my thighs working. I certainly feel out of breath. Okay. So let's go ahead, you guys, and let's turn this thing around. Again, this was the easiest way for me to do it. As I told you guys, this is my treadmill that I got, and it is so lightweight. It's not even funny. So all I'm gonna do is just turn it around like so. Okay. And that's it. And then pull it on down, and that's all you got to do. Okay, it's a little bit too close to you guys, I think, right now. So I'm gonna pull it back a little bit, and that's it. Let me straighten out my yoga mat. Ugh. All right, so guys, we tried a different exercise today in going backwards. Okay, we tried a different exercise. I feel like I need some water. Hold on 1 second. Yes, I need some water. I don't know what's going on. I have to talk to my daughter. These dishes are getting out of control. I don't know what's going on, but this ain't gonna work. So we're gonna have to fix this problem. Yes, I'm just getting some water, guys. Just give me a second. That walking backwards has really taken something out of me. So I'm just getting some water on my cup real fast. Oh my God. All right. So guys, we walk backwards. You don't have to walk at a fast pace, but my God, it's gonna wear you out. Okay. And what I'm telling you guys, we're just gonna keep going. Okay. Again, what you want to do, and the thing, and I don't know, maybe you all have very supportive people in your lives, and I hope you do. But when you are taking on a journey to change your lifestyle, everything is not going to change overnight, right? Everything's not going to change overnight. Um, and so when everything is not going to change, your whole key is, you know what? I'm just going to keep going. And there are lessons that you're being taught about yourself um um every day. There are things that life is teaching you, and you got to figure out, okay, what is it teaching you every day, right? What is it teaching you? Whoops. Okay. So that's one of the things, like, whatever you're trying to do, what is life teaching you? And that's what I want you guys to remember. What is life trying to teach you? Now, you guys, I must have walked a good amount of time, because now the treadmill says I've already done 25 minutes. So I only have five. So you guys, I must have really did walk backwards for a while, because now it's on 26 minutes. Nathan, this is a 15-pound. Yes. Um, this is a 15-pound weight vest. Okay. I enjoy it. It took me about 3 days to get used to it. The first day, it felt like I couldn't even walk around the corner with it. The second day, it felt like an uphill battle. And the third day, it felt like, oh, yeah, I know what this feels like. And so it didn't take long. It didn't take long to adjust to it at all. It was a great, it was a great adjustment period. Yes. How do you guys with snacking? Does anybody struggle with snacking today? I wanted us to talk about what are some of the tips and tricks that we're using to become stronger in terms of our decisions. If I have snacks in my house, it's hard for me not to eat the snacks. It's hard, right? But if I don't have them in the house, I don't eat them. So generally, when my son is not home because he gonna buy the snacks, I can maintain my weight easier because I know he got a stash somewhere. He got a stash or something. So I know if I go and find him and I'm feeling stressed, I know he's gonna have something. Does anybody else struggle with snacks? With getting snacks? And anything like that, because that's something that I struggle with. But when I'm by myself, nobody's visiting, throwing off my flow, nobody's in the house, I don't have no problems because I'm generally not going to go out and um I'm generally not going to go out and buy the snacks. Sometimes I will, but very seldom. And then if I buy something, I'm buying the single serving size, right? I'm not buying a loaf of anything, you know. But if I find that one slice of cake that one day, I will buy that. All right, you guys, we're going to keep on keeping on today. We're going to keep on moving. Hallelujah, hallelujah. We're going to keep doing what we got to do. Yes, we got a minute and a half, but thank you so much to my lovely folks who said, let's start backwards today. That was a wonderful, wonderful exercise. Motivated me to get some water. Make sure you're getting your water in today. We have less than a minute on this treadmill. I have turned it up some, so we're doing good. I weighed this morning. I'm down 13 and a half pounds, you guys. Um, and I have to say, I haven't been killing myself. So my weight is coming down, but I have not been killing myself. I've been focusing on my nutrition a lot, doing my workouts with you guys. I have been going to the gym intermittently, but I have not been beating myself up. And I love that. When you can get to your goal without beating yourself up, that's what you want. Because who wants to beat themselves up? Not me. Okay. So I just have been trying to eat healthier. Yesterday I had salmon and salad. I had a salmon salad, which is I'll cut up some grilled salmon, put it over, some dark leafy greens, some spinach, stuff like that. Have that with some shredded carrots and some tomatoes, balsamic vinegar. Right? I'm not even using. I used to be a what is it? Not that French ranch dressing connoisseur. Didn't even have that on it. All right, you guys, I done did my 30 minutes. Y'all, I done did my 30 minutes on here. How that went so fast. Oh my God, I did it. Because most of the time I had done backwards. And then for dinner, I love salmon. So I had salmon again for dinner, but I had it with collard greens. I had went to the farmer's market this weekend, you guys, and my thing was, I'm sorry, I got to see your messages. And I bought this big old thing of collard greens to cook. Yes, perseverance, right? Absolutely. Sherry Ann, sorry, it wasn't moving my stuff up. Yes, perseverance, you guys. That's what we're talking about. We're just keeping to persevere, right? And no matter what happens, we're persevering. Today, I wanted to share tips and tricks with everybody. What are we doing that's helping us to one, stay motivated? Are there any things that we're doing to help us stay on track? Another thing, I now this is something, this is a personal preference for me. Hey, Gyro, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Yes, keep pushing. Life is good. Say welcome in. I don't know why sometimes it freezes my comments. I couldn't even see your comments. I'm so sorry. Okay, Miss V said she struggles with snacks. Yes. Yes. Hey, classic hairstyles. Hey, going on. Happy Tuesday. How are you doing? Yes. Yes. Our refrigerator only had the food we eat for the week. We do not keep snacks in the house. See, now life is good. Thank you so much for that comment. That is key for me anyway. If I have, I'm telling you, it's like my brain goes off. I will not want a snack if it's not, if I don't know it's in the house, I don't even want it. The minute that I know it's in the house, my brain is like, it's 12 noon. Can we have a snack for lunch? It's 3 o'clock. Can we have a snack for you know what I'm saying? I said my brain automatically goes into I want us to have a snack, you know? And so for me, my key for weight loss for me personally is to not have the snacks in the house. I can't even do it. All right. Yes, I gotta not have yes. So Amars is saying they gotta have they can't have the snacks. That's a big savings. But you know something that I noticed, my celeb snap says she tries to make her snacks macro friendly, so higher protein, lower fats. Thank you so much. So she just got the #1 gifter badge. Thank you for that. She says like 0% fat Greek yogurt, 0% fat Greek yogurt with fruit. So that's an excellent tip. I try to stay away from things that make me hungry. White sugar makes me hungry. So I do not put white sugar in my food. I don't put it in my tea. I don't put it in anything. It might be in there on its own, but I'm not adding no sugar. I ain't putting no sugar in anything because it makes me hungry. Another thing that makes me um um another thing that makes me hungry for me personally is bread. If I like, say for example, when I get off with you guys today, I'll probably have some eggs and broccoli or something like that, right? So I don't have toast. I'm not gonna have any toast in it. If I were to have toast to this morning, like after I work out, for me, I would be it would like within maybe 2 or 3 hours, I would be hungry. So wherein if I eat my proteins and I like my eggs and then maybe I eat some greens and things like that, it doesn't make me hungry. So just a thought, you know what I mean? If you guys are checking in on what are the things that make you hungry, what are the things that sort of, make you feel weird? I don't know. For me, it's bread. Like bread just, oh my God. All right, you guys, we're going to do some of our weight work now. So I'm going to move this out of the way. And all I'm doing is just taking my little yoga mat and I'm just pulling this thing down. Because as you guys know, as I've said so many times, it is so lightweight. Okay. So let me see. Yes. Out of sight, out of mind. I keep fruits that I love on hand and do not buy anything that the snack monster. Yes, yes, I love that. Sherry Ann said this the the snack monster. That's so funny. Cloth gloves. Yes, my gloves are in the car. I gotta get them. I choose fruit instead of candy. Thank you guys so much, you guys. This is how you guys, by us sharing these tips that we're using with each other, this is a way that strengthens our community and helps us so that when you're thinking about some candy, you're gonna be like, oh, so and so in the chat said choose fruit. This is why when they say, hey, be around like-minded people, this is what they mean, right? Because something that that they might say, and then later on the day, you might be struggling with something and you're gonna hear what they said, right? Or you're gonna remember what they said. That's why joining groups with like-minded individuals is helpful. All right. All right. Yes. Chess Rockwell says, I try and make myself just go to bed if I'm craving snacks. I know that's right. I do the same daggone thing. It's like it's too late to be going downstairs to get some food. You know what I'm saying? God forbid, if my refrigerator and my bedroom was on the same floor, I don't know what I'd do. It'd probably be curtains for me. All right, y'all, because you know what? When it gets late, I don't feel like going downstairs. Yes. Speaking of cake, okay. A Mark says if my husband wants snacks, he's gotta hide them and hide them good because I'll find them snacks. I'm telling you, so many women, so many married women will say the same thing about their husbands because they'll be like, I'd be losing weight if my husband didn't bring in the snacks. All right, you guys, I'm doing this exercise because my arm, and you guys know, I have been having some stiffness in my shoulder. So I just want to start real quick and you guys can do it with me. It opens up your shoulder up at the top. So we're just coming down like this and we're bringing it up like this. Okay. We're just coming down. I got to fix my TikTok camera. Just give me a second and coming up like this. Okay. Now I don't feel as stiff. I don't feel as stiff. Okay. All right. So we're just doing this right here. Right. We're down here. Feels a little bit better and up. Okay. If you guys down, if we're doing those kettlebell swings and we're doing different motions, make sure you are stretching out you're doing your stretches to your arms and your upper body, your shoulder blades. Okay. Make sure you're drinking your water to keep your muscles supple. All right. Make sure you're doing it. All right. All right. Okay. I'm gonna stretch my arm a little bit more. I know it takes a little bit more time, and I know some of you guys will have to leave, but I gotta do my stretches because I've just been in pain, you guys. So you guys gotta work with me. But we're gonna work on through the pain, but we're just gonna make sure we're doing everything we can to minimize it. All right, then we're gonna do our punches. I always feel this up here, but my pain area always be in that shoulder part for some reason. I think my mom suffers something similar as well. All right, y'all, let's get your dukes up. All right, we're going to punch, punch one, punch, punch two, punch, punch three, and make sure you're punching hard. Y'all know I'm gonna do a little gingerly because of my shoulder, but punch, punch four, punch, punch five. You want to have some weights to help with the resistance. Punch, punch six, punch, punch seven, punch, punch eight. We got this. Punch, punch nine, punch, punch 10, punch, punch 11, punch, punch 12, punch, punch 13, punch, punch 14, punch, punch 15. Okay. All right. Make sure you're hydrating. That walking backwards has tired your girl out. Yes. Yes, yes, because when they're gone, the temptation, yeah. Cherry Ann, I know we could talk about like trying to resist these snacks. Cherry Ann said you have no problems because when they're gone, the temptation is easy to resist. And that's why, like, when my son is home for the Christmas holidays and so forth, I know he got some snacks there. I know he got some snacks hidden somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And then he'll be like, I know my mom's gonna want some chocolate. So he'll go to the store like on randomly and he won't tell me he got it because then he'll be like he knows I'll be like you have some chocolate and then he'll whip it out. So it's very funny, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean. Yvonne Pierre. Welcome in, Yvonne Pierre. Is this your first time here? She says, I have moments when I struggle with snacks, but for the most part, I can have them in the house, but not eat them. My goodness. You're a Jedi Knight. You're a Jedi. You can do all that. That's high brain concentration, you guys. That's when you got your exposure therapy and you can, what I'm saying, your brain is working real good because you can technically be exposed to something and it doesn't bother you, right? Jedi Knight training. We ain't there yet. We're gonna have to start that class. I don't know when. You guys make sure you're hydrating. All right. Yes. Okay. Yes. Thank you. F you. I prefer fruits. And not, I don't know what a pawpaw. I don't know what that is. What is pawpaw? Explain that, Russell. Okay. Yes, Sherry Ann, water and good protein packed meal afterwards that helps. Oh my goodness, don't get me started. I love pineapple and broccoli and cauliflower helps. Oh my goodness, and watermelon. I love me some watermelon. Yes, yes. Hey, classic hairstyles. You've been here for 20 minutes. Good, good, girlfriend. We haven't seen you. I didn't see you yesterday. How are you doing? How's your braiding business going? Yes. Yes. Right. Self celebration. Sherry Ann's having some celebrations. All right, you guys, let's get another 15 in here. Okay. Punch, punch. 15. Punch, punch. 16. Punch, punch. 17. Punch, punch. 18. Punch, punch. 19. Excuse me, punch, punch 20, punch, punch 21, punch, punch 22, punch, punch 23, punch, punch 24, punch, punch 25, punch, punch 26, punch, punch 27, punch, punch 28, punch, punch 29, punch, punch 30. All right, you guys about to get my weight gloves out of the car. I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm not gonna do it today. All right. So guys, make sure you are hydrating, okay? And make sure you are stretching. We have to make sure that we're stretching, okay? Yes, absolutely. That is a great food idea. Um, you need it, and that's it. Yeah. See you later, Russell. Have a good one. Yes. Yeah, we've been, yeah, our brain, this is, yeah, Sherry Ann, I always talk about, automatic negative thoughts. I always talk about that because a lot of people don't realize, like, we'll wake up and you'll have like something like 80 some percent of our thoughts are negative. Like, people don't realize it. And so that's why, in here, I'm always talking about checking in with yourself so that you can learn how to hear those thoughts and let them pass and don't let them stick to you, right? But if you're not aware mentally that that's what happens, you are more likely to hold on to every negative thought that comes into your mind, okay? Yes, so yes, we have to reprogram. You used to take shots of maple. Hey, Marks, what is going on? What is a shot of maple? What is a shot of maple, y'all? Y'all gonna have to educate me today. We are talking about healthy tips and tricks, and we're talking about stuff we used to do that may not have been so healthy. But we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna learn from that today. Hey, Marks, what is a shot? Syrup? Really? And that tastes good? I can't imagine. Really? Wow. That shocks me today. Y'all done shocked your girl because I never heard of that before. Man, shots of maple. Man, and that was good, huh? That's tasted pretty good. That's wow. I've never, y'all can see I'm like legitimately like, what? I've never heard of that before. Wow. Now I like me some good maple syrup, but only on a pancake. And I ain't been eating none of them lately. All right, y'all, let's get this 15 on the other side. Punch, punch, one. Punch, punch, two. Punch, punch, three. Shots of maple. Wow. Punch, punch, four. Punch, punch, five. Punch, punch, six. Punch, punch, seven. Punch, punch, eight. Punch, punch, nine. Punch, punch, 10. All right. Same sugar plus you're a diabetic. Yvonne Pierre, if you are a diabetic, and you're gonna come back, let me know if you're gonna come back because there are some things like Sugar Buster supplements that if you're not taking those, they will help you, manage your A1C, girlfriend. Yes, they will. My husband was a diabetic. So, all right, let's keep going. Punch, punch, 11, punch, punch, 12, punch, punch, 13, punch, punch, 14, punch, punch, 15, punch, punch, 16, punch, punch, 17, punch, punch, 18, punch, punch, 19, punch, punch, 20. Yes, absolutely. Sugar is a demon. Yes. Yes, I'm gonna drink a little bit more water. I'm gonna tell y'all, and what's so crazy, I know all of our everybody's not in America, but in America, we are conditioned to have sugar in everything. And they wonder why we have an obesity epidemic. You have an obesity epidemic because if you're an American and you are not taking extra steps to avoid the sugar that they're putting in everything, over time, you're just going to get fat. I don't care who you are. You know what I'm saying? There is a lot of sugar in I'm telling you, it's a lot of sugar in everything. You know what I'm saying? And that's why when people be like, "Oh, you can't go to fast food and you can't do," why they're saying that is because of all the extra stuff that they are, putting in the food. And it's a shame because the way that we're processing our food, I think, is making us fat. So when you're cooking at home, you're drinking water, you're taking the sugar out of it, that's how you're losing weight. Because you ain't, you know what I'm saying? Because America, and I'm like, why? And my thing is, I love America, but I don't know why you would want your citizens sick. I don't understand that part. Why? You know what I'm saying? Yes, sugar is more. Yes, cocaine, and it's in everything. Yes, when you eat right, you're less hungry. I'm telling you. And that's why, like, I can't do bread. Bread will make me eat five more. If I eat one piece of bread, it's going to make me want to eat five other pieces of bread. All right, y'all, let's get our other 20 in. I think I stopped at 10. Yes. Yes, fasting is good once in a while. Absolutely. Boiled eggs. Yes. Cottage cheese. I do not like cottage cheese. Yes. Healthy stuff. Yeah. My daughter, she does really good. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and punch. Punch, punch. 11. Punch, punch. 12. Punch, punch. 13. Punch, punch. 14. Punch, punch. 15. Punch, punch. 16. Punch, punch. 17. Punch, punch. 18. Punch, punch. 19. Punch, punch. 20. You guys, y'all see that Jasmine Crockett is running for the Texas Senate? I don't know. I know I don't talk about politics a lot, but it's nice to know that people are saying, hey, this is my dream and I'm going to go for it. So that's very interesting. Punch, punch, 20. Punch, punch, 21. Punch, punch, 22. Punch, punch, 23. Punch, punch, 24. Punch, punch, 25. Punch, punch, 26. Punch, punch, 27. Punch, punch, 28. Punch, punch, 29. Punch, punch, 30. Oh my goodness. You guys, we are doing it today. Make sure you are hydrating. Make sure you're getting your water in every day. And again, in your household, if you're trying to sort of move things along, that you are trying to keep out as much stuff that's not healthy, you're keeping that out of arm's reach. And one of the things for me is like, I think it was Sherry Ann who was saying, hey, I want to, she was doing her little celebration. I am somebody who, if there's something to celebrate, I'm gonna want that little pie. I'm gonna want that little cookie. I'm gonna want that little piece of cake. And one of the mindset shifts I am working on right now for myself is to find ways to celebrate that don't involve sweets. That is, and that I will find enjoyable. So, I love roller skating. And so I'm thinking about maybe when I, do something or meet a milestone, maybe I, you know, say to that day, I'm going to try to go to the roller skating ring or something. Like, I don't know, but like, I love the sweets when I'm celebrating something because I can get it immediately. I can go get the gluten-free cookie. I'm cooking, you know what I mean? But I am literally trying to mind shift that so that the thing that I'm celebrating, whatever milestone it is, I'm celebrating in a good way for myself as well. And that is something that I am working on my own mindset shift, and I am not there. Yes, yes. Like-minded goals, as they're staying away from negativity, is crucial. Yes, and hey, Castro 84, great point. Thank you so much. Brush your teeth. Brush your teeth. I That's something that I have begun to do. Not brush my teeth. I've always done that. But I'm talking about I keep like the chewable toothpaste stuff. I keep those, right on my first level now so that it's the middle of the day. Let me go brush my teeth. Oh, like I do that now. I keep flossers. I keep flossers in my at my office desk now so that I can maintain my gum health. So that's another, thank you so much, Castro 84, for sharing that, because brushing your teeth can change those taste buds or whatever. Something is happening in your mouth, getting rid of the bacteria, getting rid of whatever, and now all of a sudden you're not having that craving anymore. So if wherever you work, whatever you're doing, if you bring a toothbrush or I have, like I said, these knobs toothpaste tablets that I use now. I keep them right on my main level, and I have a bathroom next to my office. And so what I do, I'll literally be like, "Oh man, midday, let me brush my teeth." And I have to say, I think it's helping. So thank you so much, so much for that. Yes, good morning to everybody. Frank Jones, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing, Frank Jones? How are you doing? Welcome in, you guys. My name is Yasmin. We come on 8:30 to 9:30 Monday through Friday, and we talk about different things, mental health, physical fitness, different things, while we're doing our cardio and our weights or what have you. And we do a basically an hour workout. We are pretty much a pretty laid back group, but we are showing up every day and we are having wins. I think everybody in my group, Miss V, Quiet One, Ty, John, I think we are all A marks. I think we are all, hitting goals, making things happen, having little victories here and there. So we are about our business today. So I just wanted to share that to everybody. All right. Yes, yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. Sharon says stretch your arms backwards to straighten your arms to the waist and put them behind your buttocks. Helps with shoulder pain. Okay. Well, I'm going to do that. Let's get some kettlebell swings in real fast, you guys. And by real fast, I mean slowly. All right, y'all. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Now I'm gonna see if I can do the stretch that Sherry Ann was talking about. So this is stretching your arms backwards. Okay. Now immediately upon sort of doing this right here, right, I can feel the pulling right here. All right. So, all right. So we're gonna see. All right. And when I do this, even I can feel it right here. Okay. All right. So again, you guys stretch so that you don't have some of the pain that I'm having in my shoulder. But my shoulder, like I said, once a year it gets stiff for whatever reason. All right. Yvonne Pierre, welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in, Yvonne. You guys, Yvonne is with us for the first time, you all. So let's make sure we make her feel welcome. Yes, Jedi. Wow. So Yvonne says her problem is overeating actual meals. Man, I used to have that issue too. You guys have any tips for her on that? Thank you, Jerry Tyler. Welcome in. Welcome in, Jerry Tyler. Does anybody have any tips? Did they overeat? I know I did that, but I don't want to hog up all the time. Does anybody have any tips on what overeating actual meals and things like that? Does anybody have any tips for that? I would love for us to have some tips for that. What I started to do is that I think I saw, like, I don't know, some fitness person say something like, try to eat like a quarter less of what your plate size is. So whatever is on your plate, okay, usually, okay, let me try to do a quarter less, right? And then, okay, let me try to do a third less. And that's how I got accustomed to eating less at every meal. Is that I just started to, and I have small plates. People say that big plates are a problem. You know how I remember one time I went to Michael Jordan's restaurant in DC. These plates was, my daughter can tell you, they was the size of doggone a little tea cake. And what they put on that food was like a tea cake. I swear to God, me and my kids and my husband, you know what we did after we left Michael Jordan's restaurant for my brother's birthday? Went to McDonald's. We don't do McDonald's now, but that's not the point. The point is a little plate, little food will have you eating less. So, yes, yes, mindfulness, absolutely. And that's Yvonne, thank you so much. And we talk about mindfulness and meditation in here all the time. So that's one of our topics today. We're talking about tips to help ourselves, but we talk about mindful and stuff. We have the brain and the body go together. Oh, okay. So Amark said maple syrup was in my sugar addiction. Thank you so much for sharing that though. Thank you. Because I never heard of it. And now guess what, girl? When I'm writing a character, I might have a character with a maple syrup addiction. Educating me today. You better go ahead. All right. Yes. 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 We have to. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get this 15 in. I know I'm moving all over 15, 16, all over the place today. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay, we're going to do 10 more of those, but let's just make sure you guys are hydrated. Absolutely. Yes, the biggest battle. Yes. Hey, Denny, how are you? Yes. Yes, the manufacturer doesn't care. They just want your money. But you know what? We have to care. And that's an excellent point that, Ty is saying. We have to read the labels. And everybody always talks about, well, eating healthy is expensive. I would say that it is expensive. But say, for example, if I can put olive oil and vinegar on my salad, and like that, instead of paying for, say, Italian dressing, that olive oil and that vinegar is going to be cheaper than that, ranch dressing or that Italian dressing that's going to have sugar in it. Right. So we have to find ways as consumers to reduce our costs while also eating healthy. So that's something. Yes. Yeah. Over process everything. Yes. Yes, so we're doing that. Yes, we're doing a good job today. Yes, thank you, Mary. Hey, 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 welcome from New York City. Yes, yes, this is my girl. Yes, you love some Jasmine Crockett. Yes, hey, Mary, mother. Hey, 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 how you doing, Tammy Flowers? How you? Yes, I tell you, guys, you stay on long enough, the trolls come out. But y'all see me. I'm right up here on the thing, so I got them today. Girl, yeah, I have to go. Okay, Sharon, Ann, thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing with us today. Yes, yes. Ty says this controversial statement: you can eat whatever you want, just don't be overly greedy. Fruit too have a lot of sugar. Absolutely. I don't know. I don't feel like I can eat whatever I want. I have to I have to monitor what I'm eating because I will overdo it. I will overdo it. So I think that you have to learn what your triggers are, and I think you have to work with what your triggers are. That's my thought. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get up to 50 on this, all right? 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. All right, let me see if there's any more messages. How are we doing today? We're doing pretty good. Yes, yes. Hey, Sherwin, how are you? Hey, how are you doing? No, no, I'm older than Jasmine. I mean, I guess we technically could still be sisters, but I had this when I do stand up. I had this joke about the Yasmins taking over and how when I was a little kid, wasn't nobody named Yasmin or Jasmine, and now when I go to the Walmart and somebody says Yasmin, I don't even stop what I'm doing because I know they ain't talking about me. But that wasn't the case when I was growing up. Yes, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in. Yes, quiet one. Buy smaller plates. Excellent tip, you guys. Today's lesson, as we worked out, was about what are some of the tips and tricks that we're using to sort of beat the battle of the bulge, to sort of come down on our weight and things like that. Hey, Luscious Green, 886. Thank you for getting number one gifter badge. And and one thing that Quiet One is saying, and I've said as well, eat on smaller plates. Um, Big plates make you feel like you gotta pile on everything on a big plate. But say for example, you get on a smaller plate and that smaller plate already is going to cut off 200 calories a day from every meal. That's 400 calories a day, right? And it might feel like an adjustment. I would say in quiet one, let me know if I'm wrong. It'll feel like an adjustment like the first maybe one or two times, definitely the first time. But it might feel like an adjustment the first two or three meals that you do on that, maybe four. But what I try to tell you is like once you get used to eating less on a smaller plate, it'll just feel normal. Also another tip, a trick, is get used to having more vegetables, a bigger side of vegetables than say meat or bread or starches, right? So if you're looking at your plate and half of it is vegetables, and then if you're going to have a starch, I don't do a lot of starches, but you put a little starch on there and then you have some meat on there, have the starch maybe as the smallest thing, then you have your meat in the next size, and then half the plate is vegetable. That's another great trick as well. Yes, Ty says ball your fist as a measurement. Absolutely. Ball your fist, okay? Absolutely. Yes. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Thank you for coming in for this live today. I appreciate y'all. Yvonne, I hope you will follow so you can get, subscribe so that you can get notifications of when I'm on. I am on 8:30 in the morning, 8:30 essentially to 9:30. I'm back on my schedule. But we have the best community. We have been showing up now for months, I think, at this point. I'm gonna say, I feel like, because I know I started in July, and I feel like I met some of y'all in August. It feels like, and y'all, it's December, and we come on and we share our tips, and we are trying to encourage. I have some entrepreneurs in the building. I'm an entrepreneur, and we encourage each other. So we love people to come and join us with the same energy. And though we do have trolls that come in, I make sure I try to be on troll patrol and knock them out. Yes, yes. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sherry Ann, for coming in. Healthy food is expensive, but you know what, you guys? I went this weekend. I went to a farmer's market. I had been there one time before. I bought this big bushel of greens. I should have showed you guys because I'm gonna buy them again. These bushel of greens, it was like my whole torso from this here probably up to here was how tall the thing was, and it was as wide as I am, right? Bushel of collard greens was $3.69. $3.69. Now, I'm gonna bring my daughter with me next time that I go so that I can do a better job of, okay, is this a good price? Is that a good price? Because because me and her can, sort of talk about it. But those greens were $3.69. I could not have gotten all those greens at the grocery store for that price. Would not have happened. Okay. Yeah, good morning, Joseph. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yes. Yes, yes, Ron, we do have to get back. When I was in LA, Ron, let me say this, Ron, we do have to get back to eating healthier. It's absolutely true. And that's one thing that this community is about, encouraging us to try to be as healthy as possible and to do the most things that we can do for ourselves. Yes, you know what? I was doing stand up, you guys. Hi, grand dog. How you doing? You doing good? My grand dog is sitting down there. I was doing stand up in LA. I had really did a challenge to myself where I wanted to see, I've always felt like I was funny or whatever. And as a writer, I'm like, I've written for television, I've done all sorts of different types of writing, books and nonfiction, fiction. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna see if I'm funny. And so I took this comedy class, y'all, and on the first day of the class, the my instructor was like, "Have you done this before?" And I was like, "No." And so by the end of that class, I had like 7 minutes of material, and he started booking me or at comedy clubs. Hey, buddy, hi, little brother. I have the cutest grand dog, you guys. Oh, you can see him over on TikTok. Um, and so that's what I started doing. And then my husband passed away, and I didn't think anything was funny. And so I stopped writing comedy. And so I may write some stuff now. I do have my levity back. Before I just could not. I nothing felt funny, so I just stopped. Yes, so that's what's going on. Yes, have a blessed day, everybody. Have a blessed day. Email girl, welcome in. Welcome in. Miss V says she used her bowls. Absolutely, absolutely. So, guys, we're gonna wrap up. Oh my goodness. Yes, I didn't see it's an adjustment. I just have to make sure that I don't refill my plate. Yes, 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 yes. That's so interesting. Wow, you guys. I didn't realize I had so many trolls. Potatoes. So Yvonne Pierre crack. She says her crack is potatoes, rice, and grits. Yes, yes, yeah. That's okay. I took Nomad out. Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's so funny. I actually worked on the show Intervention where we did intervention with meth addicts. So that's just so funny. So anyway, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and go. We see the trolls are in the building this morning. Yes, you're right too, Yvonne. Welcome. Miss V's always wanted to be a published author. Well, you guys already know I will be able to, share my insights with you on that. And we're gonna go ahead. Did my We're gonna go ahead and go. But you guys have a wonderful day. It's always great to see you. I will be here tomorrow at 8:30. And maybe my granddog will get there. He's the cutest. So y'all see him. He the cute Milo. See, he the cutest little thing. See how cute he is. He's cute. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. See, he's looking because I always be doing little things with him. All right, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all later.